Good morning. This is a sunrise over the Sea of Galilee from Tiberias, which rests on the west side of the Sea of Galilee. So you can see I'm looking toward the east there, and sun's coming up. We got to see some really neat sights of where Jesus walked yesterday. We went to Magdala, where they have uncovered a little town and also a synagogue footprint that is from the very time of Christ. And we've also got to see a place called Bethsaida, where Jesus spent a lot of time in Bethsaida with his disciples. I took some pictures and posted some. It's actually a new dig site that they think it's the new Bethsaida because they think they've had it wrong for a long time. It's pretty exciting. It's not even open to the public, but our guide was able to take us back there. And that was kind of cool. We got to see the Capernaum and what they call St. Peter's mother-in-law's house, and the town of Capernaum, again, ruins, but places where Jesus lived and walked. It was wonderful. You know, when you come to Israel, you want it to be pristine. You want everything to be like this calm morning with the sunrise and for it to be beautiful. But you're always confronted with the fact that this world is also fallen, and it was fallen in Jesus' time too. Just little symbols of the world. There's construction, torn up flooring, and there's crime. There was a nightlife here last night that was pretty late for a lot of people. There's reports of 2 Israelis killed just maybe 50 miles from here in the West Bank, and threats of war between Israel and the people of the West Bank. Jesus, when he lived up here in Galilee, knew his time was short, and there were different people occupying this land just like today, the Romans and then the Samaritans and then the Galileans, and there was a lot of unrest. This beautiful, calm morning is in a world that also has much trouble. When Jesus was about to die in John, there's 6 chapters of his talking to his disciples, and he said, in that long discourse on Maundy Thursday, in me you'll have peace, but in the world you'll have tribulation. And that was his world. Yep, there were peaceful mornings like this that he woke up and saw this sunrise over the Sea of Galilee, but there's also a lot of trouble, just like this land still has today, and so does our land back home. And that trouble is because of the brokenness of this world, and he came to overcome it and rescue us out of it, but not to change it. So he didn't come to patch and repair. He came to rescue. And that's an important thought for you, because you want to come to places like this and think that it's somehow you've found a circumstance and an atmosphere in this world that's going to protect you from trouble, and it's just not going to happen. That is in the Lord, that troublelessness and that peace and his rescue that he's won for us, and his love, and for us to be a blessing and fight the good fight of faith. But the good fight of faith is not a fight for earthly peace. It's a fight for love and truth and peace in Christ, and it's a fight for the gospel. And you're reminded of that when you wake up to a sunrise over Galilee where Jesus did and see the beauty, but then also know that you're living in a troubled world. So remember what he said, John 16:33, in the world you'll have trouble, but be of good cheer. I've overcome the world. You'll have peace in me. We're going to go today to Jericho. We're also going to go out on the Sea of Galilee on a boat ride first, and then we're going to go see a couple more sites on the way down to stay in Jerusalem. So stay tuned. We got 4 more days.